So, Julia, how have you been enjoying the fight so far?
Oh, I'm absolutely loving it. The fact that we saw like 2 or 3 drops in that last fight, and they just kept pushing forward. It's been crazy here. I actually love it. So.
Love everything about it thus far. 4 awesome fights down, still 11 to go. I can't do math. 9 to go. And the blue fighter is actually ready, so that'll be a perfect distraction. Let's welcome out Jack McDaniels.
What a name. Jack here. He fights out of Texarkana Combat Sports. He brings a back and then we'll see kind of how he decides to pick and choose this fight. I do know that his opponent is very heavy on jiu-jitsu games.
Yes, 100%. I mean, Jack McDaniels, this is one seasoned son of a gun. Let me tell you something, coming in here with a record of 4-3. Obviously somebody who's been through some battles, and on the positive side at that with 4 wins and only 3 losses. So kudos to Jack McDaniels for sure. I look at this guy and I can tell, like, you want to go to a bar, you want Jack on your side. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the guy you want in your corner. If something breaks out, very athletic too.
Yeah, hitting some toe touches for us.
What the heck?
He's built like a bulldog.
Couldn't even do that back in middle school. All right, but our red fighter is actually making his debut. Going to be David Banta.
So David here fights out of Bao Jiu-Jitsu and is very well-rounded in boxing, Muay Thai, and Jiu-Jitsu. One thing that I do know about Banta is this is his MMA debut because nobody wants to fight him. Well, he is a black belt, and so he's had many fights fall through, and so it's exciting to finally see him be able to showcase all the things that he's been working on.
Yeah, I think it's awesome that this is definitely going to be his debut. I do wonder if the gap of actual, big fight moments will play a part in this, because you kind of compare that to our friend over there, Jack McDaniels, 4-3, right? He's had 7, at the very least, 7 of 50 fights inside of games like this. David Banta, this is going to be his first in this environment, officially at the very least, right? So I'm wondering if that's going to play a part at all, but nonetheless, I can tell these are going to be 2 pit bulls ready to take a bite out of each other. Should be a good one. Nice little, to your point too, Julie. I do like the fact that David does come in here well-rounded with the Muay Thai and the Jiu-Jitsu as well as the boxing. So we're going to send it over to Chad for the introductions.
All right, Round Rock. We are set for some more action right here in the melee cage. This bout is scheduled for 3 rounds of MMA at a catch weight of 160 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, holding a record of 4 wins and 3 defeats. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 160 pounds even. Fighting out of Texarkana, Arkansas, representing Texarkana Combat Sports. This is Jack McDaniels! And his opponent across the melee cage, fighting out of the red corner, making his debut. Standing 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighing in at 160.9 pounds. Fighting out of Austin, Texas, representing Bao BJJ, presenting David Banta.
All right, I think it's very important to note something, too, that I kind of noticed a bit of a trend line through our first 4 fights. Blue corner has won every single time.
They've been pulling it through. Mm-hmm.
So, blue knows what to do. Red means you're dead. So we'll see if our boy here, David Banta, can kind of change the fortune. The thing I was just touching on, Andrew, though, this is David Banta's debut, whereas Jack McDaniels, he's 4-3. Very experienced inside this cage.
Yeah, Jack trained with Craig Campbell at Texarkana Combat. So Craig's a Bellator vet, super experienced guy. I will say, though, oh, shoot, that kind of shook David. But, David's a little older making his debut, but this guy has been in the scene forever. He's a legit black belt. Yeah, and has been around this combat sports scene for a long time. So I've met mad props to a guy who just wants to go prove himself. You know, he's 37 years old, nothing to prove, well-respected, black belt, and hits a nice knee on that break.
I will say, I would like to see Banta show a little bit of his wrestling and jiu-jitsu skills.
Absolutely.
I do know that even though that this is his debut, it is not his first time in the cage or competing. He did have a kickboxing match that he took at one of the previous melees. Unfortunately, he was not successful, but he's been kind of just picking and choosing, or I guess not even picking and choosing where he can compete, since a lot of his opponents do seem to pull out. So.
Oh, getting a tough time getting these fights,
yes.
Huh? Wow, Jack is going for it. I'd like to see, as Jack swings big, I'd like to see David change levels. Oh, David landed a nice right hand right there.
Yeah, I do. I mean, listen, David with definitely the size advantage here could come into play for sure. Having those couple inches on your opponent.
Damn, that's 2 level changes by Jack where I thought David was going for a ride. I thought that double leg's landing. Awesome hips and hits a knee, and I know those knees are not feeling good. Jack's got those short hips. It's easier to throw those little toe kicks like he just did. Another body kick right there. Shuts out. Good hips. Another knee. Yeah.
Oh, was that a little too low on that knee? Let's see.
The crowd has definitely come alive for this fight. We have, it seems like we have quite a bit of supporters on both sides.
Yeah, Texarkana, I mean, it's a pretty big drive away, but I'm thinking David probably, you know.
Came with the whole caravan, yeah. You know, take a while to get a fight, man, with everybody kind of pulling out. You definitely don't want to let it go to waste.
Nobody likes that.
Watch the break.
I think David just needs to stay on his jab and stay on those right kicks. No need to overcommit on anything. He can use that link, just jab him to death and hit those kicks.
Nice.
There it is.
Great combos. McDaniels
right here,
coming
as soon as a
striking
little
back.
break like that, boom, throw that kick.
Oh, good.
A little bit of blood coming from McDaniels.
Oh, Lord.
10 seconds on the clock.
Oh, guys. Oh, no.
And they called
Call
it.
out McDaniels. Goes down, and Banta soars.
And the
breaking the
crowd
curse
is
of the
on
red corner.
fire.
Yep, crowd on fire, Julia, breaking the curse of the red corner and securing a big victory. And I didn't want to point this out earlier. After that mid-stoppage, I noticed when they went back to kind of like, you know, tap gloves again.
Jack kind of went for that.
You saw that little cheap
fake
shot
glove
from McDaniels. I think he knew his ass was in some trouble. He was like, I'm trying to put this away. Quick pass in a
crowd
hurry.
didn't like that.
Yeah.
But what David did, and I would like to see the replay, I'm pretty sure that last body kick that he threw landed hard. So he had Jack curled up, and then he was able to hit Jack on the temple, or kind of like, you know, the side of the head, and that brought it to a close.
Well, let's take a look at the replays brought to you by our friends over at Fansly. Nice hard hit right there. That right there kind of stunned him. And you can really kind of get the sense that the writing was on the wall as it started to progress again. You know, McDaniels, I don't know what happened there, man. Maybe the pressure got to him a little bit. You know, you're 4-3. David's making his official debut here. You don't want to lose it, and you don't even make it past round one. But my hat's off to David. What an absolute beast.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Greg Alvarez calls a halt to this bout at 2 minutes, 59 seconds in round number 1, declaring your winner by TKO due to a referee stoppage. Your winner, David Banta.
On? Yo. Banta, congratulations on your win. You did an amazing job. You still got blood of my friend Vegeta right there, but how are you feeling right now?
I feel good. It's
been 2.5 years trying to get a fucking fight around here, and ain't nobody want to fight me, so first off, thank you, Jack, for taking this fight. I know it's tough to want to fight a black belt in the cage, so, you know, thank you guys.
And you got the TKO of the night.
Fuck yeah.
You feeling good?
Fuck yeah. It was a good chance to use my hands. I knew I had the black belt on my back sleeve, but, you know, getting out here and get to beat the shit out of somebody with your hands is always a good feeling.
I wouldn't know. I would have no idea. You did a great job. The whole gym is very proud of you. Congratulations on your win, and let's head it back to EE at the commentary desk.
All right. Thank you so much, Miz. And again, big congratulations to David Banta. Not somebody I would ever want to see in the cage. That guy is lethal and obviously has no problem rising to the occasion despite any pressure that may be there.
Yes.
All right.